Hey, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing our personal nails at home. These are the things you need: acetone, base gel, builder gel, top coat gel, cuticle oil, press-on nails, nail glue, nail sand, nail brush, electric nail drill tip, cuticle clipper, cuticle pusher, nail file, UV lamp, nail pads. Firstly, we're going to size our nails. Make sure that the press-on nail fits your nail from sidewall to sidewall. These press-on nails are from the BRT collection on Amazon. I will link it below so you guys can purchase it. So I started doing my nails in 2023. I went to a beauty supply store, saw it, liked it, and I was like, let me try it. I tried it, never went back since. I absolutely hate going to the salon. I do not like sitting down 3+ hours just to get a manicure alone done. If it's a pedicure and I'm getting my feet scrubbed and soaked, beautiful. But to sit down for 3+ hours, I feel like I'm in jail. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Next, we're going to file the nails at the tip to make sure that that little bud from taking the nails off is filed down and smooth. You can use a coarse file and then use a smooth file to smoothen it out. I think my hatred for the salon came from when I was smaller. I used to have jerry curls, and if you know the process of getting your jerry curls done, it's gonna have you in the salon from AM to nightfall. I've never left the salon before night after doing a jerry curl processing, and I think I really developed a hatred for the salon over the years. So anything that requires a salon, I find a way to do it myself. I learned the skill and I do it. This next step will make this whole process a lot easier. So get these nail stands. I bought them on Amazon as well. You can just put the nails on them and all the work on the nails except for the last portion. Then we're going to start building the foundation of the nail, starting with the base coat. This allows all the other gel to stick to the nail, to the press-on nail, so nothing doesn't peel off while you're wearing it. Apply this evenly across all of the nails, and please double check before curing because sometimes it will run. And then you're going to cure for 60 seconds. So now that I am a press-on nail warrior, I have absolutely no excuse not to have my nails done at all times. I do my nails every 2 weeks. As soon as that growth starts, time to change. Time to change, time to renew, time to make it. I can make it look perfect because I don't need to go to the salon. I don't need to wait. I don't need to worry about the cost because the supplies are affordable and available to me, and I can restock at any time and in bulk. And with this nail stand method, I can prep all the nails that I want to do for months ahead, and it's ready to go. I literally only have to just glue them on and go there. Literally my own press-on nails. So this made the process 100% easier for me. Anyway, enough chit chat from me. Enjoy the rest of the video. Next, we're going in with the builder gel. This is what makes a difference. I used to only use base gel and the top gel for my press-on nails, but then I realized that it chips prematurely and does not last up to 3 weeks or a month. So once I started using the builder gel, it created more body on the nails and also helps with the chipping of the nails. Like when it's peeling off, this is what prevents that, and it makes it look like nails that you get at the salon. So I usually go in with 2 coats of the builder gel and cure in between 1 minute each. Going in with the top gel. We're going to seal off the builder gel. For some reason, when I put the top gel on the press-on nails while they're on the stand, they do not cure very well, only when I have them on my fingers. So I only cure them once, and then when I put them on my fingers, then I'll cure them twice after. Now we're going to do the most important step, nail prepping. First, we're going to start off with our cuticle pusher, pushing those cuticles back and then drilling those down. What the drill does, when you drill around the cuticle point, it lifts up the cuticle. So when you put the press-on nails on, it looks like it's coming from your nails. Then we're going to go in with the cuticle clipper and clip around the lifted portions of the cuticle, and that will clean up the nails really well. Be careful when you're doing this portion because you can clip your flesh and that will be very painful. Then we're going to apply the acetone to the nail bed. This will dry the nails out and remove all the oil, so we're ready to put the nails on. I'm using these lint-free nail pads to do this step, so there's not any lint left on the nail, which is very annoying. Then we're going to apply the press-on nails. So I'm applying the glue right now to my fingers. Please do not do that. Or when you're doing it, please apply glue to the actual nails itself, to the press-on nails as well. I did not put enough glue on and it did leave bubbles in these first two nails that I did. So put enough glue so that it will not leave any bubbles. Alright, it's best to have glue spill over than have to have bubbles. And when placing the nail, leave the smallest gap between the cuticle and the press-on nail. This will give that salon look, and also this will prevent the nail from lifting when it starts to grow. So here I am putting on the second coat of the top gel, but the first layer, that's while it's on my fingers, so just put that on evenly and then cure for a minute, and then you're gonna go in with the second coat. That's if you want. So if it's already perfect within the first, after the first top coat, you don't have to put a second layer, but I like to put my second layer just to give it a little bit extra security for it not to chip. You're gonna cure for 60 seconds, and then you're gonna put the cuticle oils on, rub that in, put on your hand cream, and you'll be good to go, girl. And we're done. I hope that I was able to show you how easy it is to do your DIY press-on nails with these nail stands. And make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.